I usually travel by myself, but sometimes I get to travel with a buddy of mine who opens for me. He's a very funny comic. His name's Dustin Nickerson. He's a good guy. And I like him. It's good to have a buddy out there. We were working in Colorado Springs, I think, like 2 summers ago. And this hotel they put us up at had like a tennis court. And he's like, you want to play tennis? I'm like, I'd love to, you know. I haven't played since high school, even though it looks like I could be ranked. You know, put a headband on me and a fancy watch. Is that guy ranked? But I'm not. I don't know anything, you know. And I'm like, yeah, let's play. But I forgot that my buddy Dustin is like really competitive. He's like one of those guys that doesn't have a half speed. Like he can't play for fun. You know these people? Like he'd be like the type of guy, like if you organize a little Thanksgiving football game, yeah, he'd tackle your aunt, all right? And you'd be like, hey, can you take it easy? There's women and children here. And they're like, no, it's Thursday, we're getting it. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. So I forgot that. So we went out there to go play, and I started the game. So I served it. I gave a nice little bloopy, just a nice little, we're playing tennis now. Little bloopy serve, and it just went over, and I just see him charge the net, and I'm like, what the hell? So I run up to meet him, and he just rips it over my head, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you playing dirty? And he's like, what do you mean playing dirty? I'm like, you know I'm not over there. What are you doing right now? We're just trying to get a nice little rally going. That's all that's happening here. We're not playing for some big bedazzled plate. We're in the parking lot of a Marriott, for God's sakes. Take it down a notch. That's just how he is. He's so competitive. One time he beat me in one-on-one basketball while he was wearing flip-flops. You know how demoralizing that is? He wasn't even wearing shoes, really. He was wearing less than shoes. And he was throwing all these elbows. He hit me twice in the mouth with elbows. And then I saw the third one coming, so I just hugged him. I just wrapped him up, and I went to his ear, and I'm just like, listen, your dad loves you, all right? I don't know what all this is about, but he loves you. I just don't have that. I'm not competitive. I don't have that gene. Whatever the hell that is, I'm missing it. I think it's because I grew up without a dad. I think that's who you learn that from. I grew up with a single mom. Like, I played sports growing up, but it was different. Like, I'd play soccer, and I'd come home. My mom would be like, how was the game? I'd be like, oh, we lost. And she'd be like, oh, so? And I'd be like, yeah, I agree. Like a dad would be like, what, you lost? Did you try super hard? Did you listen to your coach? Were you a good teammate? Did you leave it all out on the field? My mom was just like, I don't know. You got some sun, hung out with some friends. Sounds like a win to me. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. It does sound like a win.